Hello and welcome to this fourth producer's notes for DCS Black Shark. In this note we're going to take a look at the navigation systems of the Black Shark. Those consist of the GPS system integrated here in the Airfields. Then within the PBI 800 we have the Inertial Navigation system. And then back here along this panel we have the ADF radio system, which allows you to home in on non-directional beacons. Now, regarding the beacons, each airfield in Black Shark has both an inner and outer NDB, and when tuned into the proper channel of that NDB, you can receive RMI steering on the HSI or on the Airfields towards that beacon. Additionally, you can put it in an audio mode where that beacon will transmit a Morse code which is unique to that particular beacon. So here on the ADF panel we have either the direction mode or the audio mode. Right now it's in direction. We can do a test on that by hitting the test button. And you'll notice that on the HSI you can see the RMI needle spinning. So that looks good. What we can also do is put it back in audio mode, and by pressing the key we get an audio tone. Now also the knob here selects one of 8 different airfield presets, each airfield having 2 beacons. Now the list of airfields in the preset are up here on the placard here. Right now in this mission, number 1 is the airfield we're located at, and we're flying to number 2. And periodically you're going to hear the code for the airfield that we're at right now, number 1, which is selected on the dial. But we'll go ahead and actually select this back to direction mode, and then we'll set the knob to number 2, which is the airfield that we're flying to. Over here on the other radio panel, right now we have it in antenna mode, which is great. We have it built-in test, squelch. We can have it either an AM or FM, emergency code, so, and the range of either 50 or 100 kilometers, but that all looks good there as well. So the next thing we'll take a look at here is, again, the PBI 800 panel for the Inertial Navigation unit. Along the left side are the main operating modes of the INU. The first being the Waypoint Mode, which is highlighted here at the top. Now, the K50 can store up to 6 waypoints, and to select those, you simply select the mode and then punch in the number that corresponds to the waypoint you want to select. In this mission, I have 4 waypoints entered, so 5 and 6 don't do anything. Here you have the coordinates, the distance, and the name of that waypoint. The next one down is your INU, Inertial Navigation Unit reference point. Now in the mission editor you can set up to 4 reference points, mainly because during the course of a mission, as the aircraft is flying around, the INU starts to accumulate errors in positioning. By placing these INU reference points, it gives the helicopter a means to assess a fixed waypoint in reference to where it is right now and update that system. So in this mission I have placed 2 INU reference points, and I can select these by, again, going to INU fixed point mode and then selecting either 1 or 2 in this case. And we'll see this in operation later in the mission. The next one down is for our airfields. The number 1 is your takeoff field, and number 2 is your landing field. The next one down is for your target points. Like the INU points, you can place these in the mission editor, but you can actually place up to 10 of these in the editor. And like the INU points, you go to the mode and then you select the number of that target point according to the keyboard number. And again, we'll also see how you can directly navigate to those points using the autopilot. Other modes within the PBI 800 panel include the ability to see your current coordinates, range, bearing, and time to the next point, be it a waypoint, INU point, or target point. Weather conditions in terms of airspeed, direction, and speed. Navigation to the final waypoint, and then navigation to your targeting point. And these along the side here are modes to align the system. We have the keyboard, and then of course we have a cancel button and an enter button. So the primary mode most people will be using, again, is the waypoint mode, which allows you to manually select your waypoint. In this case, I'll have main waypoint 2 selected right now. Here on the mode panel, right now we're in normal mode, but we can back up to the edit mode, and this allows us to edit the coordinate of any of our 6 waypoints. To do so, we would go to waypoint mode. It shows us the total number of waypoints in the system. We select the waypoint we want to edit, say number 3 in this case. Then we enter the coordinates. Now, if I wanted to, I could hit the enter button now and replace the current coordinate for number 3 with the ones I just entered. But I really don't want to do that, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit the cancel button. And I'll now go back to normal mode and select waypoint 2. Also here on the PVI 800 panel, we have the mode of how you want to update your INU. You could do it as flying over the fixed point, or you could lock up the fixed point with the Schwal sensor. Then the next switch here is for your power to your data link, and the knob here is for your brightness of the display. Below that, it's the panel for more data link information, which we'll talk about in a later note. Then you have your autopilot panel. The 2 important things here are you have this switch to select between altitude sources, being barometric or radar, and then to the right of that, you have a 3-position switch, which allows you to determine the means that the autopilot will do an automatic route flight to the next waypoint. When it's in the up position, it'll go do a direct flight bearing to that point, or if in the down position, it will go to that point along the route line. You can also place it in the middle and then turn off waypoint modes altogether, and by initiating the autopilot, it will go in a fixed bearing and altitude along your current direction of travel. Let's put that. Okay, so that's a little overview of the navigation systems. Now we'll go ahead and take off, and we'll look at those in operation, as well as some of the various autopilot modes that we can take advantage of through the PVI 800. I'll also go ahead and put the pilot back on. Okay.